Hello YouTube, HBZ here today, and wow, it's hot here today. I mean, it's 50 degrees Celsius, 100% humidity. I'm sweating like you can't believe. My hair doesn't normally look like this, but when it's this sort of temperature, I mean, you get out of the shower and you're like 10 feet away, you're already sweating. Anyway, I'm coming here today with some very sad news, and probably some of you might have noticed all of my videos are currently unmonetized. I deliberately set them now up to unmonetize. And I woke this morning from an email from YouTube, and that's what you're seeing here. And basically, today we are announcing changes to the YouTube 2 Partner Program. While our goals remain to keep the YouTube Partner Program open to as many channels as possible, we recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. What? Boo! But anyway, okay, under the eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel HBZ is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months, okay, and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools, features, and associated with the YouTube Partnership Program on February 20th, next month basically, unless you surpass the threshold in the next 30 days. Accordingly, this email says is a 30-day notice that your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. Fuck. And yes, I'm going to swear because guess what? I can't monetize this anyway, so fuck it. Okay. One of the YouTube's core values is to provide anyone with opportunity to earn money from thriving channels. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold can continue to benefit from the Creator Academy, our help desk, and all the resources on the creator site to grow their channels. Doesn't make sense. All resources on the creator site. But at the same time, on top here, you say that you're not going to, anything affiliated with the partner program is going to disappear. Doesn't make much sense. I'll show you now what they actually mean with that. So, to reach, well, it will be reviewed to make sure that you adhere to our policies and guidelines. And if so, monetization will be re-enabled. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of you that's probably going to go, why are you making such a big scene about this? Two things. Okay, number one, this is my YouTube channel. Let's go to my Creator Studio. I've shown you guys all of the stats before. You've seen all of this. It's nothing new, nothing secret. You can go to Social Blade and you can more or less get exactly this. Okay, so what the YouTube Partner Program adds to your system is this analytics. That isn't there if you're not a YouTube partner. It's there, but most of these things are grayed out and not accessible. So you can't see demographics, average ages, etc., etc. You can't. It doesn't work. Okay, so this is the biggest stab in the back from YouTube, because in this one sentence I said that they want to make everyone's channels grow. In another, they're taking away the tools to do so. Right, so that's the first negative aspect that we are going to see from this. The second negative thing is, okay, and I've tested the algorithm. If you upload two videos with exactly the same content, tags, everything else like that, let's say you do it on two different channels so that isn't on the same channel, and they're more or less the same because I set it up. I created two dummy accounts with I think it was like 5 subs each or whatever, just to test. If you do a search, the one with actual advertising gets a higher ranking on YouTube. The one that doesn't have it doesn't. Makes sense, doesn't it? It's a normal everyday thing. So your videos, they're basically going to go down the toilet. There's no real way to pick up from there. Thirdly, okay, let's talk about the actual revenue. Now, I was getting about a YouTube payout of 1,000 Rand, which is the minimum they're allowed to pay out, 1,000 rand, that's about 800, well, $80 or something. Anyway, I was getting that about every 8 months, and with that I purchased my camera equipment, these headphones, better lighting, a whole lot of things for my channel. Even that GPD XD that I reviewed here, that was purchased with YouTube funds. Of course, every time I buy something, I chip in. I take about the same equivalent value and I add that to it. So, for instance, this camera you can't buy for 1,000 rand. I chipped in, I paid extra to get this. And that's used to grow my channel. The problems that I've got on my channel is mostly the videos that garner the views is my repair videos and that sort of stuff. It's not the reviews. The reviews don't get the views. I get very little views on my reviews and normal videos. The stuff that does garner it is the repair videos. So people looking for repair, they go onto YouTube and they Google, okay, broken PlayStation controller, and what they will find is, okay, once they do their search, so let's go here to analytics, and you see, because I'll be losing this, I'll probably still have that top 10 thing, but most of the stuff will be gone. So yeah, okay, so they'll come across this video, they'll watch it, they'll fix their PlayStation controller, and they'll carry on, they'll move on to the next thing. Same with mods. People don't, when they search for these, they don't subscribe. It's people looking for a fix, and that's me helping the community. I mean, that's where the problems come in my opinion. Okay, and that's why the cards are so much stacked against these small creators. So of course I tweeted a whole bunch of people. I didn't get any direct responses. Boogie did tweet about this, and I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here, and I'll tell you guys why. I'm going to tag him in this response. I hope he watches from this point onwards because it's a bit interesting. So yeah, here you go. Changes monetization suck. I agree. But if you have what it takes, okay, it won't stop you from grinding it out and getting there. I believe in you. So believe in yourself and do the work. Well, Boogie, I've done the work. I've made tons of videos. I've put in the time and I've helped a lot of people fix a lot of machines and stuff. I've gotten a little bit of a reward from that tiny little ad revenue check once every 8 months. It's not much, but it's a reward. Okay, so I've done this. Okay, but here's the problem. Like I explained to you before, not everyone subscribes. If you're doing the type of videos you want to get out there, not everyone subscribes to that sort of video. Yes, we can cheapen out. Yes, as a test, I decided to do a cell phone video, which was here, and I've proven that if you do that, you get a lot more views. But that's not a thing I want to do on my channel. That's not what I want to do. So yeah, okay. That sort of statement, that gross blanket statement of, but I believe you, that's like telling someone with depression, yeah, man, just feel better. It's a nonsensical reply to it. Okay, I did actually reply my reasoning behind it here. I'm just really shocked about this. And Boogie, I want you to look at your analytics, look at your subscribers. 90% of your subscribers have under 1,000 subs. Think about that for a second. 90% of the people watching you don't make this criteria from YouTube. So even the ones that are trying, they're not going to ever get anywhere with the YouTube. I know you're successful. You're one of the exceptions. And you're great. I love your content. I love what you do. But man, you can't do a blanket statement like that to people. That ain't cool. So here's my argument now to YouTube. I mean, they say it's to protect their content creators. Was it a channel with under 1,000 subscribers that posted a dead body on YouTube? Was it a channel with under 1,000 subscribers that used the N-word, caused a whole bunch of advertisers to pull out, cost you millions? Was it a channel with under 1,000 subs that started putting out gross content aimed towards kids, with them stabbing each other, blood, pee, rape? Was it a channel like that? What does this mean? YouTube at the moment doesn't have a lot of people. They want to start taking on more people to manually review videos. So one of the things they're going to do is everything in this absolutely terrible trending page. I don't know if it might be interesting for some of you guys to see what trends in South Africa. It's really disgusting. So all of this stuff is going to start to actually be viewed by people and recommended before it goes up there. So they don't have the manpower. How are they remedying this? They're taking away job or work from people monitoring smaller channels. That not that anyone is actually monitoring us, I doubt it, but in their sort of corporate structure, they think that if they take that part of the work away, they can then give that sort of time that they gain from that towards people manually reviewing this. And to that I say, YouTube, what the hell? We're the guys that keep you running. The viewers are the guys that keep you running, and most of the viewers are the guys with the small channels. Most of the viewers is little Pete sitting there with 10 or 20 videos of him playing games, subscribe to his favorite gamers, taking inspiration from them and trying to do something. Going to school and saying, hey guys, you know what, today I've got 200 subs on my channel. You know? Think about that. It's your subscribers. This is affecting your subs. So what are we going to do about this? I'm not asking for any of the big creators to do anything. There's frankly absolutely nothing they can do. What would be nice is if they're a little bit honest about the subject, if they just mention it in a video. That would be great. I'm not saying they should. It's up to them. Okay, but at the same time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the sort of old way YouTube used to be. PayPal donations, Patreon, and also I'm going to try that thing of buy me a cup of coffee. So I'm going to start pushing that on the videos. All my videos are currently unmonetized. If I do come back onto the platform, I doubt I'll monetize them. Frankly, I just want my analytics. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to do what started YouTube, what started the drive to subscribers. I'm going to shout out people. Every single video I do, at the end of the video, I'm going to look at a good creator that has less subscribers than me. I'm going to shout them out. Because guess what, YouTube, we're not getting publicity from you. I'll make the publicity for the rest of the people. That's the best thing I can do as someone on YouTube. Because frankly, I'm not going to take this shit from you. Anyway, that's me, HP Zeta, signing off. This is a bit of an emotional rant from me because frankly, this is beyond disgusting. And yes, I can fucking swear now because nothing's going to get monetized anyway. Anyway, HP Zeta signing out. Cheerio.